Hello, so this is a quick video to talk about MapTap 2.6. What you should see in the screen is the maximized window, and if you go to help and about, it says 2.6.0. Don't worry about the ID and the key. So this release addresses two main issues. One is the background maps. So if I were to install, for example, Sebastian, this is one that I know has a problem. Not the author's fault at all. Changes to do with the engine or the way Steam works. So it installs. It's not the fastest installation. It's not as fast as copying a file because it checks that everything's being installed in the right place. So it's installed. As you can see here, we've got the date that it was installed, which game it's for. I can make it a favourite. I can sort of mark as favourite, and then I can filter those later on. I'll just unmark it. Unmark. Alright, so what happens now is when you click play, this is the window that comes up. It's a disabled background map. Some older source mods crashed due to an update from Valve. MapTap can fix this by not allowing the background map to display. So what happens is that when you start this mod, for example, it crashes. And other mods are like it. We didn't make it just for this one mod. There are quite a few other mods that happen. So you've got three choices. You've got fix this at every mod from now on, which is not recommended because many maps, especially new ones, don't have any problems. So you're losing the background map from that mod. But we included it because some people don't even want to think about it. They don't want the choice. They just want to make sure that they can play. The next option is fix this mod now, but ask me for each mod. So in this case, this is the one I would choose. Or do not fix this mod. If you are convinced that this mod doesn't have a problem, you've installed it elsewhere, or you want to wait and see if it has a problem, you could choose this one. So then I would just click play. I'm not going to do that because this is just a short feature video. Now the next thing that we did for this installation is if we were to install a map archive that had multiple maps. So this is called the Spruce Cape map pack. It has 4 maps in it, and I'm going to install it. And what would happen is that when you play the first map, the rest of the maps would play anyway. So there was no particular problem. But in many cases that's not true. That there's a release with a number of maps, and what happens is that you can't play those maps once you install it. Now, as you can see here, you can choose the map that you want to play, and MapTap is telling you that the Spruce Cape BSP is the first map. It's the first one, and that's the one that you should be playing. So we have tried to make it easier, but once you started Spruce Cape, there was no easy way to switch mods. So I'm going to play this, and I'm not sure if the video is going to work. I might have to, muck about a little bit. So I'm going to play. We'll see whether it works. In fact, we won't see until afterwards, and then I'll edit it out or change it or do something. So you'll also notice that there's a timer. And this is taking longer than I expected. Oh crikey, it's asking me to install episode 1. Alright, I'm going to cancel that. My apologies. I uninstalled episode 1 because I hardly ever played it. Sorry, so I'll stop the timer. I'm not going to install it because I really don't have enough space. What happens is that in the past it would just start the mod. Now you get the normal screen of a mod, and you can choose individual maps to play. So not particularly very helpful, this video, because I didn't realise I didn't have EP1 installed, but at least it shows you what those two main new features are. If you have any questions about MapTap, please just post them either on this video's comments or in the page on the release page itself, which is on the front of the site at the moment, and I'll answer. If you've got any bugs, if anything crashes, please let me know. We have beta tested it, but we have limited beta testers, and nobody can cover every single installation options. One thing to tell you, it does not understand installations that are on multiple drives. That's going to be in the next feature. and when we first built it, that option wasn't available in Steam either, so we didn't sort of start with that as a basis, because we would have done, because that's pretty important. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and use it. Use MapTap. You'll find it so easy to use, especially if it's like single maps that you don't want to install to your main directory, and if there's some other files as well. You can order all of the columns. You can filter, so if you only want to view unstarted maps, so these are the ones that it thinks that I haven't played, or if you only wanted to view the started maps or the favourite maps, which is none because I haven't favorited any, or all of them, each thing can be ordered. You can move the... No, you can't. Okay, we had that a while ago. We decided to keep that. If you have a problem with an archive, you can report it, and then I can double check on it. If you don't want anything anymore, you just uninstall it, and there we go, it uninstalls. So it's easy to do. And if you start to install and then think, oh, I made a mistake, you can click abort. One other feature that I'll tell you about very quickly is that it allows you to just click from within MapTap. You can browse the site. Okay, and that needs to be updated because there we go, there's the page. MapTap 2.6 now available. Okay, so that's it. Back to the installed mods. Thanks for watching, and go use it. See ya.